all you gotta be loved. Run the city, it gotta be cuz. It's for the pieces I took off the Monopoly board. Hey, y'all boss claims it gotta be fraud. Just keep the hood about your mouth and you gotta be charged. I doubled up, tripled up, what? Banged on the whole game, I ain't give a nobody tripping, handle business, got my digits up. And when I drop, you know I'm about to last time it up. Check, it was 5 chains.
Good evening from Toronto. Opening tip taken in by the Raptors, and we're underway in Toronto. Pascal Siakam, that pass stolen by Orlando. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Orlando ball. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry with a piece. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Lowry. Vucevic to Fultz. Terrific vision and a throwdown.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Shot by Anunoby, no good. Isaac. Marc Gasol, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Orlando has it. Right through the heart of the defense. The layup is good.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
To Van Vliet. Gasol. To Lowry. Lets it fly from long range. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Nice pass to set things up.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Number 33,
Fultz with the basketball. Looking to make something happen. Pascal Siakam rejects it. That'll get out off the Raptors. Fultz. It's rebounded by Gasol.
I got ball. Cut it.
Here comes the screen. Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. Five to shoot for Toronto. Taken by Vucevic. Here's Orlando with the basketball. Gordon to Fournier. Oh, Evan Fournier. First couple didn't go. That one is true.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
Fred Van Vliet to Lowry. From long range, knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Calls out of bounds. Last touch by Marc Gasol. Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Seth Curry. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
An easy two. Get back on defense.
Lowry. Shot won't go.
I'm not sure that the contest on the shot contributed to the miss, but what it might have done is seep into the confidence of the shooter that the next time he might decide to try to drive to the rim instead of settling for a jumper.
Lowry buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Fultz into the front court. It's 14-12. Rocking the rim.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ballgame.
Just not going down.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Wide open look won't go.
0-4 to start the game. Don't worry about that. You can make your next 6 shots and then be 6 of 10 from the field. That's 60%. That can get you 80 million.
Well done, Kyle Lowry. 2 of 4 now.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Pascal Siakam to Lowry. Pascal Siakam to Van Vliet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Lowry, knocks it down from 3.
Every hero needs a good sidekick. Nice find to set up a 3.
Fultz with the basketball. Down 3 to Seth Curry. For 3. Not going down here. Nothing going here on that drive. Five to shoot for Toronto. 4-3. No good. That's great defense. Fires the 3. Off the iron. No good.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fred Van Vliet fires the 3. Gordon the rebound. A couple of cracks at the line now.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
And he connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair.
Number 13, Alec Burks.
Shot by Burks, no good. To Fultz. Markelle Fultz. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
I see this happen all the time. It used to happen to me. Sometimes an easy offense allows more effort to translate to the defensive end.
Here comes the screen. Down to 5 on the 24. Has a look. Off the mark. Well contested.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
And they call it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
To number 3. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 3.
Gordon to Vucevic. Had a chance, but it's no good. Toronto with the basketball.
Hey, watch the screen left.
The drive right to the basket. Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Rebound comes to Vucevic. Oh, you can't do that.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
New blood coming in for both sides. Gordon. Count it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
And he dunks it down for 2.
You know, teams usually shoot higher percentages early in the shot clock. Plus, you take away the legs of the defense. You have to dictate the pace.
Magic basketball. Not that time. Gasol. Gets to the basket and scores.
Okay, I saw a little bit of a handle there, but let's see if that confidence is still there down the stretch.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Down just a couple. Marc Gasol sends it away.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Beyond the arc for 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. Augustine with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Going to launch beyond the arc. Missed it. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
To Van Vliet. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. Trying to cash in. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Here's a chance from long range. It's rebounded by Gordon. And count the basket inside.
You see, Ed, skill levels at this game are at an all-time high. Inside-out threats are tough. You got to make it hard for him to actually catch the ball in those higher percentage areas.
How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that fake is coming again later.
Augustine with it up top. Leads a bucket. To Gordon. Has a chance. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one.
The okey-doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Now a whistle, and Toronto is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. Now a steal as the Magic have it. Magic own the possession. Marc Gasol tips it. That's his 3rd block this evening. Lets it fly from long range. His first effort off the mark.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
The pass was really good, but what I love most about the play, Ed, was that every player that ran in transition had active hands, which means they were active targets. They provided a target for the player to deliver the pass. That's how you work together as teammates.
Knocked loose, and his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Subbing in for the
Marc Gasol with the block. 4th this contest.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
That's pretty. Good shot, boy.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a point. Marc Gasol sends it away. Ooh, 5 now.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
knocks it down from mid-range.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Nikola Vucevic. He's 2 for 5. Not great, but trending.
I don't know what halftime evaluation will be worse, the ankles or the bruised ego.
Augustine with the basketball. They can get a 2 for 1 if they play this right. Oh, they call the foul, Jay.
Just a tic-tac foul.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Now ready for a couple of free throws.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. Augustine with it up top. They trail by 1. Vucevic to Mo Bamba. From long range. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Siakam defended by Seth Curry. Short jumper stays out. Marc Gasol. That's now 4. He hasn't missed. First quarter in the books. The Raptors in front. Jay, 1 quarter down. Both sides getting a feel for where this game is going.
I know you're wondering why I'm clapping. Both teams came out in the first quarter, and they executed. When do you ever see that, Ed? You have to continue to bring those competitive juices into the second quarter, and we're going to have one heck of a ball game.
Number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Marc Gasol able to recover with the block. Incredible. 6 tonight. For 3,
this game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
won't go. To Gasol. Lowry. To Stevenson. Gasol to Lowry. 4-3. That one. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Fultz into the front court. Minute gone by in this second quarter. Mo Bamba. Now a steal as the Raptors have it.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
To Gasol. Raptors come away with it. Slams it down.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
To Mo Bamba. Great pass to set it up. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. To Lowry. Stevenson. To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. To Lowry. Fires the three. textbook defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Lowry, great defense, forcing the miss. That's going to be out of bounds. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Stevenson to Van Vliet. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Fires the 3. He was all over him. Fultz with the basketball. 5-point game. Gasol with the rebound. To Van Vliet. Here comes the screen. Fred Van Vliet. He's going to the free throw line to shoot.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free 2.
OG Anunoby at the line for 2 shots. Not the best career mark, 62%. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Fultz into the front court. They trail by 7. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk. Whoa, he got up there.
Just showing you that 40-inch vertical.
Pascal Siakam. Goes to the left side. To Gasol. Down low. Beyond the arc for 3. Still hasn't hit from deep in the first half. No good. Going to launch beyond the arc. And he stays cold from deep as he misses another one. It's no good. Oh, too much contact. Free throws on the way.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
Markelle Fultz. He's got 2 shots coming. A career 47% free throw shooter. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Offensive board to Van Vliet. Here's a chance from long range. No good. Fournier. From the painted area, won't go down. To Stevenson. Stuffs it down with authority.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
The assist from number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Fultz with the basketball. Down 6. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Free throw is good to cap off the 3-point play. And the lead is down to 3.
Get back, get back, get back.
To Van Vliet. Stevenson gets it in the left corner. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
First one, count it. 2 for 2 on that trip. Fultz into the front court. Down 5. Slam dunk for Markelle Fultz. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Gasol, good for two. Great footwork once again.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. 8 now.
Here's one of the biggest secrets as we move into this new age of basketball, especially in the draft room. You have to draft players with size and length. That's the biggest deterrent for any team offensively.
Stevenson, deep left corner to Stevenson. Has a look. Taken by Vucevic. And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Entering the game for the match, number 30, Curry.
Now preparing to shoot at the line.
Ed, as a defender, you cannot, I repeat, you cannot foul in the act of upward motion into your shot. Your timing needs to be better.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Got it.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
Pascal Siakam pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
To the rim. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Marc Gasol swats it. 9 blocks.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fred VanVleet. Throws it up. That pass stolen by Orlando.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you to do all these things together collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Fred VanVleet lets it fly from long range. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. To VanVleet.
Timeout for Toronto. The wait is over, fans. We've added more items to our team shops, including the fan favorite throwback jerseys. Get one for yourself.
Changes coming from both sides right now.
For the Orlando Magic, number 1, Jonathan Isaac.
From long range. That's good D. Shot no good. In the front court, it's Augustine. Right now, down 7. For 3. That's off the side of the rim, no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Lowry. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Mo Bamba. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Lowry. He engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Now a drive, but the shot won't fall. Lowry into the front court. Up 5. 4-3. And Kyle Lowry, no one in his postal code, hits the 3.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Vucevic to Mo Bamba. Mo Bamba powers it through.
It's so difficult to block a guy like that with that kind of athleticism and length. Your timing almost has to be perfect, but pretty much there's no stopping him when he's around the rim.
Pascal Siakam. Five to shoot for Toronto. Lowry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. To Mo Bamba. Can't connect. To Lowry. Oh, had him going there for a second. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Augustine with the basketball. Down 8. Oh, he had it. Lowry with it. Looking to make something happen. Fires the 3. He continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Augustine with it up top. Down 11. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw is good to finish off the three-point play. And the margin down to 8. Lowry. Fires the 3. Tough shot. Well defended. Kyle Lowry. Huge block.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
To Stevenson. Oh, he had him there for a second. Lowry. Now a steal as the Magic have it. To Fournier. Too much contact. And free throws coming.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Evan Fournier, couple of free throws on the way. Numbers not good. 52% for his career. And gets both to drop at the line.
Shot, boy. Shot ball. I got ball. That's me.
Lowry. That's how you defend. Gordon. Great look and vision. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
The assist from number 43.
Fultz with the basketball. Now down 6. Raptors have the rebound. That misses with a second to go. That'll do it for the first half. The Raptors have the lead.
The Raptors have themselves a close game after 2 quarters. Clearly, the number of three-pointers these guys scored in the first half was incredible. And if they can keep that up, it's going to be tough to keep that team down. These are the guys getting buckets for the Toronto Raptors. The Magic are keeping things exciting in a close matchup. And even though they don't have the lead, they're doing a great job of moving the ball around. They might find themselves on the winning end of the scoreboard if they can keep it up. These are the guys getting buckets for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Steals.
We might be enjoying these first half highlights of steals, but I'm sure the coaches won't be in the next film session. Neither of these teams have been consistently able to maintain control of the basketball.
Player of the half.
Marc Gasol is doing everything he can on defense to get the win. He's blocking shots, he's getting steals, and he's setting the tone for his team.
Who was gold?
No one wants to be picked for this segment, but he couldn't avoid it. Maybe he'll turn things around in the second half. Here we go with the top plays.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Magic have it. Fultz to Aaron Gordon. Driving right to the basket. Gordon on the drive, but he can't get it to go. Gasol to Lowry. Oh, nice find for the basket.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Fultz into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. To Fournier. Pascal Siakam with a piece.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Across the timeline, it's Lowry. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Fred VanVleet. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. Beyond the arc for 3. VanVleet denied. Have to like the defense.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Shot off the mark. Good defense. Fournier. Here comes the screen. Isaac to Fultz. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. The rebound comes down to Toronto. Lowry into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. Here's a chance from long range. Well defended. Fultz with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Knocked loose. That'll get out off the Raptors, so it stays with Orlando. Gordon to Fultz. Fournier, he has struggled just a little bit. 2 for 5.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Van Vliet. Lowry. Trying to cash in. Shot by Anunoby, no good.
Remember that old saying, let sleeping dogs lie? I wouldn't trash talk to this guy right now. I wouldn't want to do anything to ignite him or really instigate him to start attacking more.
Here comes the screen. Lets it fly from long range. Cleans it up. It's Orlando's ball. Marc Gasol rejects it. It's been a brick wall. 10 blocks on the night.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
From long range, smothering D.
He had such a great first half, but obvious adjustments were made defensively to shut him down, and now he's really starting to struggle.
Trying to take it all the way, but it's no good. Gasol to Lowry. To Van Vliet. Pascal Siakam. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Orlando ball. Markelle Fultz to Fournier. Oh, the whistle. Jay, take your hands off of me.
Ed, you can't lunge like that.
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Fournier. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Short jumper won't go down. Pascal Siakam, strong finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
Our opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Fultz. And counted at the rim.
Ed, sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
To Powell. Over to the right side. Gasol. Curling inside. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Orlando has it. Oh, they called a foul.
A simple touch foul.
Time to shuffle things up.
Number 6, Lance Stevenson.
Gordon to Fournier. Shot from the lane won't go. To Stevenson. Pascal Siakam. To Stevenson. For 3. He's going to keep shooting them, but he misses yet again.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
To Stevenson. Pascal Siakam. 4-3. And his rows from deep continue. It's no good again. Here's Orlando with the basketball.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Still can't buy one from distance. It's no good. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
You know, Ed, I'm down with guys having 35, 40, maybe 50 points in the game. But the one thing you look for in the defensive end, when there's a huddle after a guy has dropped multiple buckets on you in a row, and everybody's quiet, nobody stands up and says, yo, I got him, I'm going to stop him, you're in a worrisome place for your team.
That's toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
Man, that may not have been a gimme, but that layup at the rim definitely chips away at the pride of the defense.
He takes it right at them and scores. You have to fill in there.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Fultz into the front court. His guys down by 9. Pascal Siakam sends it away.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Fires the 3, can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Fires the 3. Now that's a contest.
Give the defense some credit here. He killed them in the first half, driving and scoring at will. But now, it's lockdown time.
Hey, let's go, let's get out of here. Come on.
Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He missed it. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Evan Fournier trying to cash in on a 3-point play. He's perfect from the line so far.
Yes, sir.
Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Pascal Siakam to Gasol. Pascal Siakam to Powell. Nikola Vucevic tips it.
For Toronto,
Time for some new personnel into the game.
number 30, Curry.
A drive to the basket, but the shot rattles in and out. Nice pass to set things up. Gasol, wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Fultz with the basketball. Down 8. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line, because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Wesley Johnson with the block. Make that 11. Mo Bamba powers it through.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Toronto has the basketball. surveys the floor. 5 seconds to shoot. Not that time.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
Has a chance. Knocks it down from mid-range.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
In the front court, it's Augustine. The deficit is 6. And Jay, they call the foul.
Those cat-like hands almost got a steal.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both. Pascal Siakam to Stevenson. Five to shoot for Toronto. Deep right corner. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. That's off the side of the rim. Short. And he'll head to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
First one goes down. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. To Alec Burks. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, the shooting has been spectacular, but one of the things that I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing a pivot foot, which leaves the defense wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that, you got it any way you want it.
To Alec Burks. Alec Burks with the slam. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first three have lived up to the billing.
To Vucevic. Marc Gasol sends it away. That's 12 now.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Add 2 points to the board.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
A fundamental shot right there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
It's the Raptors with the basketball. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
So many times we get on the defender for quote-unquote letting the offensive player score on an and one. Sometimes there's a lucky bounce, but more often than not, it's the offensive player who makes the play happen despite the defender's best intentions.
Augustine with the basketball. The margin standing now at 7. To Vucevic. The drive right to the basket. And they call the foul. Jay, he was there too late.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Mo Bamba at the line. First free throw is good. So he hits the first, misses the second. And throws it down.
There you go. I like seeing his scoring coming from unlikely sources.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, and he buries it. Deep three at the buzzer. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. The Raptors in front. Raptors ball as we get going here in the fourth, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
Pascal Siakam. Has a look. Taking advantage of the defender. Nice ball fake.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
Magic basketball. Right down Broadway, 4-2.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice extra move there.
Trying to cash in. Rebound Bamba. Augustine with it up top. The deficit now up to 5. Seth Curry. Driving right to the basket. Layup's good. That's as high percentage as it gets.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Lowry. Shot clock winding down. Lowry. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
To Alec Burks. Great feed. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Seth Curry. Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Lowry, he's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
In the front court, it's Augustine. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it. Lowry. That no end of putback slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Augustine with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. Taken by the Raptors. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Seth Curry. Pascal Siakam.
Oh, he just blocked that shot out of bounds.
Okay, they're lucky they get the ball back. Gordon. Turns and slams it down.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
To Mo Bamba. And the finish. Jay, it counts for 2, but that was pretty.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Gasol, good for 2. Great footwork once again.
We're watching the clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Gordon. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
I don't know about that one, Ed. I always thought your hand was part of the ball.
And hits the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2. Lowry to Gasol. Ed draws the foul.
Ed, the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Magic on the possession. Spinning shot won't fall. Lowry into the front court. Lead stands at 10. Curling inside. Shot from in close, no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Nice pass to set things up. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
But most importantly, you have to keep the ball moving. Maybe run some floppy sets, some horn sets. Raise those bigs up, which open up the lane, and let them be the passers to make plays easier for the guards.
Tough shot, and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there, but see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Fultz into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Marc Gasol snatching it out of the air. How about 13?
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, had him going there for a second. And count the basket.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Magic have it. Raptors come away with it. Probing the defense. Stuffs it down with authority.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
Knocked loose. Taken by the Raptors. Here's a chance from long range. And his woes from deep continue. It's no good again. Fultz with the basketball. Trailing by 14. Knocked loose. Lowry. And the slam. Jay, that's been the story this evening.
I mean, another one? Another dunk? Another easy possession? I mean, how demoralizing can this be for the team? Why am I the only one yelling? I don't see anybody on the bench yelling. I don't see anybody on the court even angry right now.
To Vucevic. Marc Gasol pins it. A block machine. 14 of them.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
It's Orlando's ball. Markelle Fultz. To Vucevic. Big finish at the rim.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Fred VanVleet. To Gasol. How you practice leads to that. Nice pump fake.
You know, it reminds me out of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
To Lowry. Pascal Siakam. That pass stolen by Orlando.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Marc Gasol swats it. Elite company, now with 15. Manute Bol, Shaquille O'Neal, the only players to land on that number.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Pascal Siakam. Oh, he had him there for a second. Nikola Vucevic. Huge block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rises for the slam. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Now a whistle, and Orlando is going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in.
Orlando Magic, number 31.
Pascal Siakam with a piece.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Lets it fly from long range to Fultz. Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Lowry to Gasol. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
The assist from number 7, Kyle Lowry.
Orlando ball. Screen coming. Marc Gasol rejects it. Sweet 16 swats in this one. Wow.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Whoops, that won't go. Augustine with it up top. His guys down big. Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I mean, defense, is it that easy? Can I see some reaction after somebody gets an easy dunk? Some yelling, some kind of emotion? I need you to get involved back in this ball game.
Runner's good there.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was a look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
Give him 2 points. High percentage.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Lowry goes to the left side. Fakes. Drives to the rim and scores.
I mean, if you have athletic ability like that guy offensively, as soon as you beat your man, if you don't beat him off the ground for the jump, you have no chance.
In the front court, it's Augustine. Down a bundle to Gordon. Marc Gasol sends it away. Count them, 17 blocks. That ties Elmore Smith. Shifting gears, here comes some substitutions.
Number 20.
Fournier. Knocked loose. Raptors come away with it.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Lowry, that's what you've come to expect. Your best players making baskets.
Look, as a player, this stuff happens all the time. No need to make this into something bigger than what it really is. Move on to the next play, get locked in.
It's theirs now. Lowry with it. His guys hold a commanding lead. And the finish. Jay, Euro stepping for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Fultz into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Aaron Gordon stuffs it down.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lowry has the basketball.
I got ball. That's me. Right.
Takes stock of the floor. The Raptors down to 3 on the shot clock. And he dunks it down for 2.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
The assist from number 7.
Knocked loose. Gordon. Slam dunk for Jonathan Isaac. He's been a one-man show, but, Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Here comes the screen. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prom City.
Defense, let's go.
It was right there. Toronto with the basketball. Lowry. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
And the rebound taken by Gasol. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one in very convincing fashion. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
David Rose here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors added a win with today's solid victory. They did it with blocks, and they did it with steals. More to the point, they did it with excellent defense. They committed to the grind and got rewarded as a result. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors. The Magic put up a fight, but didn't get their hands raised at the end. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Orlando Magic.
Game track. Defense. Player of the game.
Easy choice for player of the game. No one else made as big of an impact in this matchup.
Who was cold?
This isn't the segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show. Here are the top 3 plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
And here we've got the upcoming games for the Toronto Raptors. See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.
Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. Yeah, I miss you, but I got no time for that. How could you wish you never play me? Had no time for that. Play me, you got no time for that. How could you move it like you call you back? Leave me alone.